Hello, this is Carrie again, and I have another review today for you. This time I have the second in what I hope is a few more Christmas coloring books. This one is your Christmas Mandalas, and I think that's how you pronounce it. Somebody in the comments will correct me if I am wrong. A couple of just simple announcements. There's a giveaway going on for some Spectrum Noir color pencils, so if you want to sign up for that review, you gotta go to the Spectrum Noir review and check out that video and comment on that video. So I want to give a special thank you to Dover Publications for sending me a review copy, which is pretty amazing. And let's get started. This is another Marty Noble book. And somebody told me in the comments that Marty Noble is a female, which I did not know that, and I reject and denounce myself for being sexist and assuming that Marty was a male without checking. So that was on me, and I should have checked. I didn't, but I should have. So anyway, I love pretty much everything I've seen from Marty Noble. So so let's get started. This is a Christmas mandalas. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. And they're sort of done in that mandala style with these Christmas themes that are really adorable and fun. So so just, you know, going and showing you. And I really like this because this is a really different way to present a sort of Christmas theme than some of the other ways that we've seen in the past for presenting Christmas themes. All the pictures are circular and they're done in the same Dover Publications color stock. As always with the Dover Publications books, they are single-sided and perforated, so that's to be expected, and it is in fact here for this book as well. So this is a sort of a very different way to present this sort of Christmas theme, and I really like it. I don't want to bore you by going through every single page. I just want to go through most of the pages. There are your angels and all your various sort of Christmas themes, your Christmas trees, your Santa Clauses. I think one previous picture we saw pass by Santa Clauses, your elves working in the workshop, so that's always fun. Your reindeer, your snowman, and your stuffings. Not stuffing. I'm thinking turkey because it's Thanksgiving in a few days. Not stuffing. Stockings. There you go. That's the word. I swear. This one does have words in it, which, as you guys know from me, is not my favorite thing, but as you know, it seems to really work here. So that's really fun. And you got your Christmas carols. And by the way, if you guys haven't signed up for audible.com, please consider doing so using the link below. A Christmas Carol read by Tim Curry is on Audible, and I got it a few years ago and I listened to it every year. It's so good. So that's there for you guys if you guys don't have Audible, if you guys do have Audible. And as always with these coloring books, they have these they have the 4 pages that are done for you. It's circular, so you know, so there is a fair amount of white space. I know people use pastels or they use watercolor pencils, which you can totally do, or just regular watercolors, and I'll show you how it looks on this. And so that's one way of dealing with the white space. Some people just leave it be. I've had other people that I've seen online where they've taken the white space and they've actually colored it black, and then they've basically turned the white paper black, and then and it looks really neat, especially with metallic pencils. I've seen that done, and that looks really good. But having these pages on the front and the back to give you a sort of idea of what's possible and how you would do shading if that's what you wanted to do is really a lot of fun. So like this uses the candles to produce a sort of inner light. This book is, as with all the creative, well, not all, I don't want to say all, I want to say the most of the Creative Haven books is $5.99, and I'll have a link in the comments with the ISBN number and the Amazon link, because I try to include the ISBN number because there have been reports of fake coloring books, which is so wrong. It's so tacky, and I don't even know why somebody would do that. But anyway, that's the world we live in today. So there is that. So once again, I'm going to talk to you about how it actually colors. I'm just going to use this that I did in a previous review, which I will link to over here. You can see your Copic markers and your regular markers, that it's fine with your regular markers. With only, minor bleed through, but with your Copics, you're going to have another sheet underneath because Copics are that way. And you can totally use watercolor pencils. This entire page was done in watercolor pencil. So you can see here that it will take your watercolor pencils quite nicely. And the way that I use the watercolor pencil, I'll give you a link here. For the watercolor pencil video that I did. But I just take your watercolor pencil and I just take a brush with a small amount of water and I just paint it in the direction that I want to go in, and it's super easy. And it's a great way to take a picture and take your white spaces and transform it. With this book, because the detail here is so fine, I don't think that I would do most of it in watercolor, whereas the other book I can do entire pages. I don't think I would do entire pages here in watercolor, but if you want to do some sections in watercolor, especially, maybe the white space around it, and, maybe do like a pattern in the white space around it, I think that would look really nice, especially if you wanted to make like an evergreen forest with some snow in the background. That would look really, really nice. But anyway, I want to thank again Dover Publications for sending me this book, and I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel. If you like the video, if you like the video, let me know what was the best thing you ever got for Christmas. Let me know down in the comments. And, let's talk about what your Christmas wishes are for this year. So, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.